It's Yojo June Take 3. Let's have a look. Lenny and Emily from the Hasbro G.I. Joe team had an Instagram live video where they unveiled some new figures. Two Amazon exclusives, the Blue Ninja 2-pack and Kamakura, who at least is a new figure, whereas the Blue Ninja 2-pack are both repaints. What limited quantities were available on Pulse sold out almost immediately, with a lot of collectors stating they hadn't even received emails that pre-orders for these items were live for premium Pulse members. The items went live at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and the stream wasn't even until 2 p.m. So they were sold out before the Instagram stream even took place.
Nothing undermines our cause more greatly than failure to execute.
Emily made it a point to state it was quote-unquote bonkers they sold out that fast, which brings up several questions. Do they still not know the high demand for G.I. Joe? What makes it bonkers people want G.I. Joe products to the point it sells out immediately? This has happened time and again with not only the classified line, but with G.I. Joe toys in general. You know what that screams? Produce more product.
No way! You were on your own!
Producing higher volumes of G.I. Joe products might help that. Not the Snake Eyes movie's junk though. That stuff just hurt the brand. Amazon's posted release date for the Blue Ninja 2-pack is August 1st, subject to change without notice, and they're selling for $44.99. Kamakura's release date is currently slated for October 1st of this year, with the sticker shock price of $33.99, subject to change again without notice. Now, if you remember what the original release date was for the Deluxe Crocmaster, don't be surprised if those release dates get considerably pushed to the left with little or no notice. Tunnel Rat and Snow Job were also name dropped as joining other previously announced classified figures for 2023. Copperhead, Rock and Roll, Shipwreck, and Torpedo. Lenny dropped a hint that Snow Job will be ready for any snow job. So that kind of tells me it's going to be a deluxe figure. Lenny also made sure to stress the whole "there's no plastic in these boxes" when opening the Blue Ninja 2-pack of repaints. And Emily pointed out, when you get a lot of these, you can have a wall of boxes. Trying hard to sell in-package collectors on this whole thing. Then Lenny unceremoniously dumped the Kamakura figure and all his accessories out of his pre-opened box. A box with art that looks more like Guy Gardner's Green Lantern to me. Then, as with the first Instagram live stream from their Yojo June series at the beginning of this month, they opened an item from the vintage Real American Hero line. And this time it was a 1993 Mega Monsters Bio Viper. This image is courtesy of 3djoes.com. I understand a lot of people love classified, and I think that's great. I would never be one to push my opinions on anyone else, and I'd hope for the same in return. That's how we stay courteous to one another and healthy as a larger collecting community. This is not an anti-Hasbro video. I have a very special place in my heart for Hasbro, as it represents both the vast majority of my childhood and one of my true collecting love. I get that a lot of collectors are completists. And I also understand that there's a lot of G.I. Joe collectors out there that believe in some sort of a thing called brand loyalty. But I do not subscribe to any of those ideals. Price hikes, 12 to 15 month pre-order timeframes, delays, this new packaging flex, the endless repaints, low quantities, pre-orders selling out before they're even announced, poorly executed exclusives, no vehicles, no playsets. Why even have Copperhead without his vehicle? How cool is Wild Bill going to be on foot? Or Ace? Anyone want a standalone Steeler? To me, it feels like some other action figure line that's wearing the skin of G.I. Joe. If you want to say plastic, that's great. Here's an idea. Go back to the 1/18 scale with G.I. Joe. Stop trying to make this line ride in the coattails of Legends, a line that doesn't need vehicles because it's all spandex and superpowers. Thanks again to Carson Metaxas and 3djoes.com for the images used in today's video. I'd also like to give a big thanks to Grayskull Toys and Collectibles in Albuquerque, New Mexico for sponsoring this video. And remember, no matter how you collect G.I. Joe, if you see two on the shelf, leave one for the next collector. Or better yet, leave one for a kid so they can get into the brand.